2 comments about being highly emotional and crying. One, I learned a while ago that it's not just me. I'm not the only girl who sometimes takes pictures of themselves while they're crying. It's not a good time to take a selfie. You're a mess, and you know it. But I heard it's a thing. Is it a way to cope? Is it a way to get therapy for free? In a very strange way. The other thing, what was I gonna say? Oh, I heard that you're prettier after you cried. Isn't that weird? I don't know if there's like a new glaze in your eye. Like you got it out of your system. Like you got it like off your chest per se. Just cried out. Like you got it out. And you feel fresh. You feel new. Does that make sense? I don't know, just thoughts of a current crier. Look, B, you are in your head too much right now, and you're fine. You need to hit record and tell yourself that. Because you're fine. You're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, you're being hard on yourself, when really you just have to be your own best friend, because you had a good day, you did your best, you're a good person, you're on the right track, you're figuring out your shiz, like, you're doing good. That's a text. And that was another text. Okay. You're fine. You're fine. And I love you. You're crazy, but I love you, and I think that's why I love you. Oh, hi. Nice to see you there. Probably not nice to see me like this. I've been laying here for I don't know how long. 20 minutes, 25, 15, I don't know. Just hitting record to document either my insanity or my sanity coming back, the process of trying to get off meds. Work was good. Sometimes I felt really blank and slow, but you just have to like smile through the brain fog. Like, it's fine. But then I go to my car and I'm just so tired I don't even know what to think, so I just kind of sit there and then I come home and I don't really know how productive I've been. But at least I'm sleeping. I just need to whatever. I see a doctor tomorrow, have an appointment set, so we'll see. Just feeling really low. I just don't like it. I haven't felt this in a really long time, and I don't want to relapse. And I just have to like get out of it. Really sad, really anxious at the same time. So I don't know. I don't think I've ever really filmed myself going through it like this. Maybe it could be helpful to watch back or tell myself it's okay, or tell somebody else. But anyway, okay, so fine. The thing about anxiety, if you're sad, like, it's always fine, but it's like this. So it might be over in like 5 minutes or 10. But right now it just feels big. But I've been a really shy, quiet person for most of my life, and so I know how to mask it. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my good goddamn god. You look like both shit and hell had a baby. You don't look like hell, you don't look like shit. You look like shit hell. Wow. You see, they all think that they know me, but they really don't. I'm really shy once you get to know me. But you won't. So you won't ever know. My name is Emily and I am crazy. What is your name and what are you? Oh, nice to meet you. I'm out of ideas. I'm gonna go to bed.
Hi. Saw the doctor today, and today's been a lot easier. I feel like I'm still a mix of a lot of emotions, and I don't know, for the most part, I think I'm doing okay considering. My parents are home, there's people home again, and I think just knowing that really helps, so maybe it's not the best if I live alone anytime soon. I'm kind of like slurring my words together, I've noticed. I don't enunciate. I'm still kind of in my head, but right now I'm not sad, so that's good. But yeah. So what do we think? Put my face on for no good reason, basically. It was an excuse to spoil myself, pamper myself, I don't know. No plans today, really. I guess I got ready. Okay, it's like 6 a.m., like exactly 6:01. Just got the look going. I got a few things done on my list. I've been trying to eat more today. I mowed the lawn, spent time with family, did the dishes, just like small, quiet, everyday things, and I'm feeling pretty good. Maybe I put my face on to only get gas because I don't have any other plans. So I'm feeling pretty good. I was gonna ask, what do you guys think? Do I, quote, come across okay? Because that's a huge fear of mine. But it only really matters how I feel interiorly. Yeah. New Facebook profile pic. Just kidding. I look ridiculous in this here hood. Okay, also, by the way, sorry about the rain in the background. You're gonna hear the storm in the background. That's the background noise. But anyway, so I just now actually came across some clips that you just saw and that I had made spring, summer timeline around-ish area. Basically right now we're mid-September, and these videos are from just before and as I was going psychotic. So that's crazy to think that that was me just a little bit ago, not that long. I cannot get the words out today. Just breathe, Emily, breathe. Long ago. Yeah, a lot has changed since then. My relationship and the one with myself as well, especially. And it's so stormy outside right now. But I don't know, just seeing the process of how I was getting sick. Somebody close told me that maybe I was addicted to these meds, and one of them did cause a chest pain, and one of them, that same one that caused the chest pain, it did create like a high in me. So I'm bipolar, I have traits of paranoia, things like that, and so the process of going off of my meds, my doctor, he wasn't against or for it. He said if I do it wisely, I can try it, but he said I probably should not when I did. So he still gave me the choice, the freedom, and the agency to choose that for me. And the rain is so loud right now. Gosh. I just learned so much about myself and life and people in that time frame. I no longer have chest pain. I'm now at 120 pounds consistently, which is crazy. I have been struggling to get higher than 105 and stay that way. The rain, you guys probably can't even hear me right now. I'm just blabbering to the air right now. No ears can hear me. But I don't know. I'm okay. And it's September. I went to the ER mid-June. So it's my 3-month anniversary of having escaped the hospital. No, just kidding. That's a very strange word to use to describe this ordeal. But yeah, it wasn't anything like what I would have thought. I would have thought I would do just fine off of meds. I'd be able to sleep just fine, but no, instead I was having paranoia, I was having delusions and hallucinations. I was really, really struggling and having a hard time with myself and just being stuck in myself and unwell, and just the not eating. And I was at 90 pounds in the hospital, and then I left at like, I think 110. And since then, like, I'm 120 pounds. I'm sleeping great. I'm a little tired in the morning, but I will take that over anything else that I had to go through. Yeah, it's just crazy to think. So take care of yourself, and if you need meds, don't be ashamed to have to take them. And if you need a med switch because of another problem area that those meds are creating, then you need to change them. But go through a doctor and get their help and their aid throughout the process. You know, that's huge. So that's what I wanted to say. So I said it. And yeah, I just can't believe that's where I was at 3 months ago. I was like high as a kite. Like, there's some crazy stuff. I'm gonna turn it into a book. It will basically be my psychosis in real life. Like, if my psychosis were telling the truth, like, we're real. That's the 4th book that is on the way. So be on the lookout for that for next year. Pretty excited. But yeah, love you guys.